feel a little bit down. But this music is quite happy. It makes you quite happy. So I'm quite happy about that. Right, let's take the TV and have a cup of tea. That always makes me feel better. Cup of tea. Weather report, news, Star Wars, sports and life on the farm. Although it would have been better if I was a warm cup of tea, but it's not, it's cold. Anyway, here's tomorrow's weather forecast. Clear blue skies from the morning, but cold cup of tea is still fine. Just not as good. Day 10 of spring, the local horse race will be held on the 18th of this month. You can bet on the horses, and if you have a horse, you can even enter a race. Isn't the spring Thanksgiving before that, though? I feel like it is. Spring Thanksgiving is the 14th. Yes, so it is. Okay, life on the farm we don't need to read. The read's the same as last year. It's the same as it is every year. Same as it is every year. Right, Star 1 Sports. Today we report on the results of round 9 of the F3 14 World Grand Prix. This is time Mary brought in the new car. Mary, displaying tremendous courage even though a total victory of points is now beyond reach. After a fierce battle with Elizabeth, Mary managed to win by a narrow margin. Flora bumped into Ajay, who was a lap behind and was forced out of the race. As a result, Josephine was now caught up with Flora in the total points next week in the final round, and there is no telling who will win. Results. First, Mary. Second, Elizabeth. Third, Josephine. Fourth, Asuka. Fifth, Maylin. Sixth, Cecile. Total points. First, Flora, 42 points. Josephine, 42 points. Third, Elizabeth, 41 points. Asuka, 31 points. Fifth, Mary, 26 points. Sixth, Maylin, 17 points. Seventh, Cecile, 12 points. As 7 points. Margaret, 6. Lily, 5th. Points. That's quite interesting, actually, because... Oh, I've got to do that, haven't I? Never mind. Because I was thinking that's the World Grand Prix. Usually it only goes on for a month. For a season, which is less than a year. This is going to be going on for about 3 years now, and they've only just announced the final. Isn't that right, little Ellie and Jellybee? I heard Stu is telling everybody that he has a brother. He does not. He is not my son. Stuart? No, Stuart. I am not your father. No. Right. Anyway, remember on our last adventure? Oh no, never mind. It bounced. It bounced. Yeah, remember in our last adventure we just witnessed the birth. What's it called? I'll move him outside now. We just witnessed the wedding of Karen and Rick, which is just fantastic. Karen and Rick, yes, right, isn't it? Yes, it is. Which is fantastic, because I didn't think that was going to happen so soon, but it did. Now we just got 2 more to do. Mary and Gray, and then Cliff and... Karen, no. What's her name? What is her name? What's her name? Oh, what are the names? I think I've got those names mixed up anyway, but... There's Gray and Mary. And then there's Cliff and... Anne! You know, the one that lives in the inn. I can't believe I forgot that one. Yeah, obviously, I think Potpourri and Kai, I don't think they get married. I think that's them... Their version of getting married is them walking away and going to live outside of this world, if that makes sense. But I'm not sure. I think that's right there. Oh, what am I getting out of for? Oh, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Put this there, move, and then go and do this. That's it. Yeah, so just got 2 more marriages to do then, so a few more events left which we'll try and sort out. Well, that will happen sometime this year, hopefully. So, Farmer's Journal, begin. It is the 10th of spring, year 3. It is Thursday to 6 o'clock in the morning if you wanted to know, and the weather outside is delightful. What are you doing today? Well, I don't know why I'm looking for my dice. I don't do that yet. As you can tell, I'm not feeling myself today. But I will hopefully pick up in a minute or so. What are we doing today, though? What are we doing today in our list of things to do? I don't think there's much. What day is it? This is the 10th. Oh no, we're literally not doing anything today. No, cooking. Is that right? Is that right? No, we're not doing anything today. No cooking, no nothing. Oh, that sucks. Alright, then let's see what we'll do in the mix and match editing style with the dice. I've got number 4 on the dice, which is mine. So we'll go into the mine and I'll show you what we'll do in the mine. Is that going to be enough? No, let's try to do one more thing as well. One more thing. That's a 4. There is no second 4. There's just 1 4. 5th, which is clean the farm. So we'll clean the farm and we will mine, because that is what the great and powerful Oz has commanded us to do. Flower to Ellie. I'll give her 1 from the foraging. So let's go outside, see what's happening around the world today. but I'm not sure. Nothing's come. I'm trying to think about it as well. I'm going to talk to what's the name? To Karen and Rick, just to see what happens. Just to see what they're going to say, but I'm not sure. I might keep it in for a little bit. Right, obviously nothing is ready to be harvested because we did it sort of yesterday. I mean, it wasn't, because yesterday was literally that 5-second clip of the wedding, which I had to witness again today because I couldn't save, which is a shame. But that happened, obviously. Oh yeah, and of course, if there is anything different from the last time you saw me record this, it's because I had to do the 8th and the 9th again. So if I did anything on the 8th, sorry, that I did, and I didn't have it, it doesn't match up with this episode. It's because I had to redo it again, and I tried to do it quickly. But I did everything I think I did. Like, I did all the taking care of the farm, cleaned it and everything, so all of the basics I sort of did. Anyway, let's go outside, get some honey, feed the fish, and then we'll get on with our lives. It's going to be a bit of a slog, I think, today. I sort of put this off because of me not feeling too great. A bit down and out, which is bad. But usually this first bit I usually perk up by the end of this bit because I sort of get into the hang of it. The music cheers me up as well, although it does get slightly annoying in a minute, actually. Haven't actually been in here this season. I usually come in here to get some more money, but I didn't this time because... Oh... That's it, I'm digging with my hands. Do you know what? Stuff it. I'm still going. I'm keeping it in. But, what was I saying? Oh, phew. I was going to say, oh no, I left my basket now, that means it's going to disappear, but it's not. If it's on the first floor, it's fine. Because I think the first floor is always set as the first floor. Whereas if you go down a few levels, it resets. Which is not good, because I think I did it once before, when I had to reload. But we'll have a look in a second. But I'm not sure how it works, because I'm about to find out. There's Jelly Bee and Ellie in the corner. Oh, actually, while I'm back, I might as well... I don't know. What's going to be different? What should I replace it with? Axe, because I don't need to cut down anymore. Because if you look at this, I have max wood anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, wait a minute. There we go. What was I saying? Something about replacing it. No, I had to reload. I think I finished it, didn't I? Basically, I had to reload to get it back because that's it. Because the first level I think is a set level, but the rest of them are randomly generated, so they don't exist once you've gone in them once. But this is like, it's always a set floor because it's got the exit and it's right there. So I think it works like that. As in technical terms, probably not, but in general, that's the rough explanation of how it works. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go with that. Because obviously it gets reset anyway because of the old doodaddy. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. I don't even know what the point of this doing is because I don't need to get the money. I think I'm just keeping it in just to keep something in. I'll go to 10 minutes in. Although then again, 5 minutes of farm cleaning. It's risky. Yeah, I'm just going to try and fill up my basket with ores. Not junk ore because they go for like 5. And that's not an awful lot. I mean, money's not really a problem because my potatoes, sweet potatoes, they grow quite fast and they get me a lot of money. So that's why I haven't really been in here this season because there's no much point because, you know, I'm getting so much stuff anyway with that. So there's no point in doing this because I make up my money anyway with my bonus winter crops as they were because that's what they were called. So at the moment it's not too bad. But what's... I don't know, I think I'm trying to wait for one more ore and then I'll head downstairs. Because obviously the further you go down, I'm thinking the more chance of getting an ore is. I'm tempted to just go down now, to be fair. I'll do these two. I'll go downstairs. That's fine then. Right, go down there then. Down the ladder. Careful not to fall down. Right, let's break this apart. Ideally I want to find the next ore. That's all I want. I don't want anything else, just the next ore. I can't think straight today. Well, I mean to say, that is what I want. I want the stairs, not the next ore. Although, if I could get like a series of ores, that would be better. If you know what I mean, like collecting all the different ores from the same level. Like that one. If the next one was an ore. No. Okay. That would also be welcomed, as well as the downstairs button. Or exit. Or or thing. I like the fact I'm accidentally putting ores in there. Junk ores. Which is not the best, but still, it doesn't matter. There we go, there's another one. Right. Obviously, it won't... It's weird because... I don't know, because all of the ores here are obviously weaker than the ones from the winter mine. So it's strange that we're going to be getting the same amount of stuff in that little thing there. But we're probably still not going to have as much money as the other one. Although, we do seem to have a lot of stuff, if that makes sense. Like the 10G bonuses. Like we do seem to have a lot more of those down here. And look, we've got a gold one. Beautiful. Right, how are we doing? How are we actually doing? Because it's taking forever. It has 18 crops, so it's only about halfway, which is a shame. I don't know, if I keep up to 30 minutes in here, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, not much to do this week, it's just obviously showing you, you know, what it takes this game, because obviously I'm trying to keep honest to the game and keep in what we actually do, which is why I do that sort of dice thing, where we try and get to see it at random. So we get to see all the different things you have to do. I mean, that's why I try to keep in all of the... What's it called? All of the... Oh, I can't think today. My words. My vocabulary does not work. Where I try to keep... I'm just trying to show all of the items you can get in the game. Like the bell is very pointless and you don't need it. But I want to show you it. I mean, it's part of the reason why I wanted to sort of fill up my... What's it called? Cabinet of all the different stuff, just so we can see it all together. Right, this video clip has gone for way too long. Ooh, a little mystery. Ooh, I like the blue one. And there's a bronze. There's a silver. I'm liking this. Oh, all we needed was the gold and we would have been fine. There's the bronze. I say bronze, it's copper, but you know what I mean. Same thing. Well, it's not really. Unless one's a compound and one's an atom. One's an atom, one's an element, and one's an alloy. I've got a feeling copper... No, copper is an element. It's on the periodic table. So what's the other one? Copper and bronze. Maybe no, bronze is an alloy, I think. Again, getting deep in Harvest Moon. It's going to happen all week. It's probably not going to be a very strong episode, but... Oh well. You've always got to have a bad one just to make the rest of them look better. Alright, it is 30 minutes in. Oh, but one more thing and then we'll be done, so I might as well stay here because it'd be pointless just to leave now, even though I just need one more ore, which is this one. And there we go, then let's go and drop this off, and I'll see you for cleaning the mine, cleaning the field later. Back on the farm then, so I need to give the sushi to Zach, who does not appear at this place until the allotted hour. Till the clock strikes, whatever time it strikes, 5 o'clock, that's the one, is when he appears, so I'll give him to it then. I might even still be on the farm then, because I plan to clean up the farm, which is what I'm doing now. I'm going to clear this farm of trash. Not going to get no layabouts. And I can also cut down the fodder, which I need to as well, because my fodder counts is going, my silo is getting empty. So I might need to do that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep it until I could cut this down. But I need some, so I might just skip ahead and cut this. Shall I cut this? I'll cut this. Yeah, why not? Super Reaper of Grasses! And I'm dying. The Frog King! Get away from me, you vile creature. I know your place. Know your place, peasant. Alright, let's cut this. I do also need to get some fish as well, because I realised I need to sell 19 fish by the something or other. Frog King! Vanish! Be gone, vile creature. Go back to your evil location. Wait, what day is it by? 25th. There he is. Step on him. Squish him. It did not work. Right, I know we're getting towards the end of a allotted hour for this day. Oh no, that was terrible. It was just terrible placing of my cutting. I'll probably just do it singly. Right, now this shouldn't affect the new grass. Oh, it did not. I'll just do the rest normally. Come on, that's it. You know, you want to get cut down. That's right. That's right. Also, I tried to, because coming up, we're going to have to try and get the tea leaves from a certain location with certain people. With, I think I've talked about this before actually, with the harvest sprites. I tried to sort of get the scene to happen, like off camera, just to see if it would work, and I did manage to get it working in the end. I know how to do it now then. So basically, we don't have long to wait until we get that. It's going to happen sometime this season because we need to. But I know now that it does work. Right, okay, so it's nearly 5 o'clock, so I'll go and speak to this guy. I said this guy. Oh my god, it's the guy. Oh, thanks. They think it's pretty good. So are you shipping a lot of produce? Keep at it. Of course, he's getting new dialogue, isn't he? Hey, I'm working now. Whoa. So he's more friendly towards me, but he's still really angry. I'll take the produce that's in the bin. I thought he was going to get a new voice, but he didn't. Oh well. Right, I'm going to cut that away now and see you after I've dealt with everything for tonight. Okie dokie then, let's go and get this day done. I need to plug myself in. So, did a bit of mining today, did a bit of fishing. I've got 2 fish and I've sold them because, like I said, I need to get 19 fish sold before the 25th. And I had one already sold from previous encounters. So, that happened. So, I've got 3 sold in total. I think I've done everything else though. I've taken care of the cows, the sheep, the farm, everything I need to do. Did I water? I did water. But yeah, let's say goodnight to these 2 little sleeping beauties. Good night, darling. You did good today. Thank you very much. And I'm now going to go and save it, so I don't have to do... If my game corrupted now, and I had to start again, I would have to do the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th again. So, make diary entry and then sleep. Dear diary, today was a boring day. But, we had a look at the vine. From Farmer JD. Here we go then. Another day. I think I just consumed a dumpling. I think. Mechabot Ultra. Ooh, goody. Here's to Mother's weather forecast. Clear blue skies from the morning. News, probably about the horse race. It is. Left on the farm. We do not need to see that. But this though. Mechabot Ultra on summer vacation. Turn on the lights. When you watch TV, and be careful to get too close to the screen. Episode 33. Because of me. What is it? What are you concerned about? The front. The foot? Oh yes, number 3's right foot was cut off even when we combine. The right foot will be a little short, and because of that damage, we can't use the Ultra Cutter in full power, and even after we get outside we may have difficulties. Oh, it's all my fault. Because of me, I'm going to make everybody. Oh no, yellow breaks down crying. To be continued. Red, blue, and green try to comfort the crying yellow. Next time, Mechabot Ultra on Summer Vacation, episode 43, True Believers. See you next time. It's funny, in Italy. I heard Stu is telling everybody he has a brother. He does not have a brother. He has a, what is it, a nephew? It is, it's a nephew. Pretty cool. Can't believe it's still going to take a year for that baby to grow up. Oh. I'm actually starting to piece together what my, my video about coming back into this game later on is going to be like. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one episode come back into the game where I show off various things from over the next few years. Because like we finish at year 3, but then we're going to come back for year 4, year 5, and I think maybe year 6, I'm not sure, but we're going to show these different things. I'll show the baby growing up, the different events that are going to happen, and I might even replace my sweet potatoes with... Yeah, I did I? Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if I threw the ball. Sweet potatoes with corn, so that I can sort of make my farm self-sufficient, so that I can make chicken feed. So I might try that, but that won't be... It'll be something I'll show off in this extra episode. Anyway, Farmer's Journal. Begin. It is the 11th of spring, year 3, Friday, 6 o'clock in the morning if you wanted to know, and the weather outside is delightful. What are we doing today? I don't think it's a lot. What is it? 11th? No. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely bloody nothing, man. Bloody nothing. Oh well. I'm still surprised how it's not rained yet. I mean, we haven't had an April shower yet. Then January, February, March, April. So it's the 4th month in spring. Well, technically January is, I think, is classed as winter, so it's February, January, I can't speak. Messages first. Any text messages? Nothing has come. That's fine by me. Right, so here's it. So January is technically winter, so it's January, February, March, and April. So after the 20th, that's how I sort of work this game. Like, it does have the months, the 1st to the 10th. Or is it? Because January, I don't know. Because I think January is winter, but March and April I would say is spring. April, May, June, and July are summer. August, September, October are fall or autumn. And then November, December, January is winter. That's how I would class it. But is that the actual truth, or is that not how it works? I think that's how it works. I would say so. But I'm not sure. Right, anyway. Oh, I didn't do my dice on what we're doing today. Number 1. What is number 1? We are going to do the chicken checkup, so I'm going to stay right here. Isn't that funny, guys? Isn't that weird? Put that in there. Feed the fish. That's a point. I've got any new fish yet. New fish, new fish, new fish. 63, have we? I think we have. Right, just in case we need to do something else. Number 4, which is mine. No, we did that today already. Number 3, which is forage. So if we need time, I'll do some foraging as well. Sounds like a plan. But let's go do the chicken checkup with your host, Farmer JD. Right, so let's do this chicken first. So this chicken right here, this is a Captain Cluck. Who owns Captain Cluck? It is Paragon Gaming's chicken, Captain Cluck. Sorry, it's Captain Cluck. For some reason, I feel like there's something to do with a meteor with him, but I can't remember if that's true or not. And this one should be, that's my basket. This one is Flappy. And Flappy belongs to Purple Cookies. He's doing very well. Right, or she, because technically they all lay eggs, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. The genders might change, because the genders... I mean, technically they don't have genders in this game, well, technically they do, because they never say these are roosters, but they must have, because if you can put it in an incubator, clearly that must be roosters, so it doesn't really clearly state that there are male and females in this game. At least in terms of certain things. But I mean, even though you can get a sheep pregnant or a cow pregnant, you can get all of them pregnant, so I suppose technically they're all female. I suppose technically you can analyse this all you want, but my guess is it's not like it isn't a set feature. So like some of these characters, let's say if we play another Harvest Moon game where you do get male roosters and female hens, that's when we start to allocate genders. But yeah, that's how it's going to work. Although even though some of the characters I've already said must be female because they've given birth, like Sheep F. I mean, I might make that. Oh my god, Sheep F is going to be a female. Do you know why? Sheep F. F stands for flower. Stands for my favourite. And it can also stand for female. Mind is blown. I love it when things like that happen. Yeah, that's it. You heard it here first. Sheep F is actually a female, even though we wouldn't know that because she gave birth to Sheep H. Or H. Sheep H. And the H stands for harvest. There is a Sheep B as well, but I can't remember what that stands for. Sheep G, I know, stands for Sheep Giant, because it was that big sheep from Fellowship of the Evil. See, I remember these things. All these little things in these different video games I do. All of these little nuggets of lore I always write down and keep to myself, and then later on we'll make like a big series where all these things matter. Like a big old series. Anyway, we do need to forage. I'll keep foraging in. And we need to get something else in as well. Such as number 6, which is... What's number 6? I don't particularly want to do that. Oh, but the dice commands it. Oh, Aurelie! Hello, Aurelie, buddy. How's it going? Go on, buddy. Right, so I need to keep 2 of these for gifts. Have we seen this gifts yet? Do you know we haven't seen those gifts yet? You know what? No. I'm changing this device. As in my dice. Just for today. I'm not going to do that, because number 6 is cows and sheep. Taking care of those. I don't particularly want to do that, so I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to show you who I give gifts to. Yeah, we'll do that instead. I suppose it's like a prolonged foraging session. Because I suppose it's technically all similar. Because it is the foraged food that we got. I mean, those bamboo shoots I do give out as gifts. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, let's go down here then. Let's go upstairs. And go and do some stuffs. Right then, so down here we go. So first things first, I always go to the house to prepare my things that I'm going to be cooking and stuff. Such as the sushi. The sushi. By the way, you can see the crops are growing nicely. The potatoes there, looking lovely. Turnips, looking lovely. Should be a harvest this week, I think, if my calculations are correct, which they should be this time. I verified my sources of information of how long it takes to cook, so hopefully it'll work. Right, Tommy, don't pee on the fridge. It's naughty and rude. Right, so what do we need? We need my medium fish and a rice ball. And that's it. So go over to the cooking area. Preparing to cook, please wait. I'm waiting. Patiently. Cook dish. Right, now I do try cooking something new. I think I've shown this before. But I do this way around. I could go to the recipes, but when I go to the recipes, it says to use a large fish as well, and I don't want to do that. Looks worse than before. But have we done this before? I feel like I haven't shown you who I give gifts to, but I feel like I've shown this bit before. Maybe when I was cooking, maybe I was cooking, I think. Yeah. Follow a recipe. I follow a recipe for this one because it uses all the things I've got prepared anyway. Make it! Make it so. Ting! Lovely. Show me the sushi. It is done. Sushi. Ready to be given as a gift. Right, now let's go and give gifts then. So, the first bamboo shoot. Have I done this before? I don't think I have. I don't think I have. I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. I'm sure I haven't. Or have I? Do you know what? If you've seen it before, you're seeing it again. I apologise. But first bamboo shoot goes to Sabara. So you thought I was going to walk past, but no. Go straight in there. So this Mr. Sir here. I feel like I've done this before. I've probably done this before. Well, if it isn't JD from the Twin Farm, what can I do for you today? I don't expect birthday presents at my age. Thank you very much. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sabara. Happy birthday. Oh, I didn't know. I'm always available to talk. As long as I'm not working, I can't do it. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. I feel like I have done this before. Because the next one is going to be Dr. Tim. And I feel like I've done this before. So I just wanted to give gifts today. I want to go speak to Rick, actually. Whenever I say Rick, I always think of Walking Dead. I'm going to speak to Rick. Oh, that's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Oh. And I might check inside the inn as well, see if I can get an event. Perfect. Actually, let's check inside here. Oh, there's Rick. Rick, I heard you're married now. How's married life giving you? Hi, JD. I'm doing some shopping for my mom. Bless him. So where does Karen live now? Does Karen live with them at the chicken place? I'm not sure. But anyway, look, here's Zach. That was perfect timing. Oh, I did go a flower to Ellie. I'll do that later. Here's some sushi for you, my friend. No, thanks. This looks pretty good. Hey, how's the farm going? Are we can head? I'll come around at 5, so I'll get everything ready for shipment. Ship it. Ship it, Zach and Jeff. Oh, he's coming out now. Right, so let's go now, Dr. Tim. Let's go speak to Dr. Tim. Yoo-hoo, summer blowout. Well, thank you. That's big help. So why are we here today? No reason. Go away, go away. You know your body better than anyone, but it's still good to have a checkup then. If you need a problem, you can treat it properly, so your regular checkups. No, he's just jealous because I've got the girl and a baby, and he has nothing. Nothing. If you actually pursue somebody else other than Ellie, you do get some scenes where the doctor talks about leaving. Obviously, we don't get to see them because I sort of cancelled them by pursuing Ellie. And to be fair, I do feel quite bad for not... I do feel bad for not showing those scenes. However, I also feel quite bad for not marrying Ellie sooner because this baby thing, obviously, it's going to take until next year until the baby's properly grown. So I do feel bad for not doing it in the first year, but I don't think I could have. I think I did everything I could with the time limit I had to pursue this life. That makes sense, doesn't it? I think so. Right, so let's go see if Karen's in here quickly, and then we'll go and skip ahead to the end of the night, I think, because that's all we need to do. Oh, wait, she is! Oh, she's working here. Good morning, JD. Helping out on the poultry farm made me realise how hard it must be to run a farm. Yeah, cool. Right, Rick. Finally, we see the real Kai, that kidnapper. Oh my god. Poor Bobbery, all alone in some faraway town. She must be crying. She's not. She ran away. Oh, I didn't know that, though. Oh. I'm trying to think what we did this week. Probably not a lot. I think I know what the title's going to be, because we sort of had that whole discussion about Sheep F being a female. So I think now that that's been revealed, it's quite a nice little title, because I think it's got more meaning than you think. Anyway, I got some fish. I sold 3 so far, so that's 3, so that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, that's 9. 9. So I need another 10 more. That's perfect. Actually works out fine. But yes, the whole conversation about Sheep F, like what does the F actually stand for? I said some of the things it does stand for. But which one do you actually think it stands for? Do you think it stands for sheep female? Or do you think it stands for Sheep F, as in flower? Or sheep family? What do you think it stands for? That is the deeper question of this episode, I think. Plus, I couldn't think of any other episodes. Any other title, so it's fine. Good night, darling. You did good today. Thanks, Ellie. I'll see you tomorrow. See you later, Jellybee. Right, anyway, make a diary entry and then sleep. Dear diary, today we discussed whether Sheep F was a female or not. From Farmer JD.